With the three-year-old division in complete disarray and no clear-cut standout, the Midsummer Derby couldn't come soon enough to restore order. The Travers field includes, for just the third time in its history, separate winners of the Kentucky Derby, Preakness, and Belmont Stakes, the top two finishers from the Haskell, and the best from the West in West Coast. And oh yeah, how about that horse who beat the Derby and Preakness champs in the Jim Dandy? That would be Good Samaritan, who just so happened to be making his debut on a dirt surface that day, rallying from 12.5 lengths back to win by nearly 5. It was a perfect birthday present for Hall of Fame trainer Bill Mott, who was celebrating his 64th in dandy fashion.
You know, we like the way he's doing, and we respect all the competition, but I wouldn't trade places with anybody right now.
As for the Kentucky Derby winner, there was no excuse. Always Dreaming was alone on the lead, set reasonable fractions, but came up empty in the stretch. Although his trainer Todd Pletcher was pleased to see him gallop out past the field once they crossed the wire, he knows better is required.
You know, I think that race should bring him forward from a conditioning standpoint, and with 2 quality breezes since then, hopefully he's rounding back into peak form.
Preakness winner Cloud Computing's Jim Dandy performance was perhaps even more puzzling. Chad Brown was hoping for a pace duel up front that never materialized, but more troubling was the fact the horse came back to the barn seeming tired. He's since shown more life in his morning works.
I don't think he really cared for that track in the Jim Dandy. He got quite tired. Since the race, he's worked really well twice now on the main track, and he seems to be getting over it a lot better. And, he seems to be cooling out okay after the work, so far so good.
While Good Samaritan was rolling past everyone in the Jim Dandy, the very next day, Gervin would outdo McCracken in an epic stretch duel in the Haskell Invitational.
Here comes Gervin, and Gervin gets up to win by a nostril over McCracken.
Both returned for the Travers, and both trainers feel the best is yet to come from their 3-year-olds. A race to decide 3-year-old supremacy? You can count on Bob Baffert being involved. Big Race Bob lived up to his nickname on Belmont Day. While he wasn't involved in the third leg of the Triple Crown, he became the story anyway, sweeping all 4 Grade 1 stakes he was entered in, including the easy goer with talented 3-year-old West Coast.
West Coast comes east and wins the easy goer.
And what about the Belmont winner? The Travers will be Taprit's first race since his 1.5-mile score. The plan from there all along was to train him up to the Travers, and he's been training exceptionally well. He was also installed as the morning line favorite. Who will rise to the occasion? We have no idea. But whoever is left standing after the Travers will take over the mantle as the leader of the division.